Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Justin Castellano, your MC for tonight. Joining me here is Jeremy Friedman from Focal Point and Julie Steinberg from Tech Lighting. Now this is the preamble to our lovely event today, and we're here at the Bar of the Walden. The Walden is where we were planning on hosting our wonderful live event this year, but of course we all know why. Hopefully next year we'll be back in this beautiful space and we'll give you a tour here just a little bit later. But I want to introduce to you our bartender for today, Maurizio. He's part of the Walden crew. He's going to be showing us a wonderful drink. So come on in, sir.
Hello guys, welcome to Walden. We're going to be making a Negroni, which is a classic Italian cocktail. We'll make actually two versions of it. We'll make the classic Negroni, and then we'll make also the Negroni Sbagliato, which literally translates into the wrong Negroni, which is a little bit lighter, a little bit more of a nice aperitif.
So I see over here Sapphire Gin, you've got some Campari, what else do we have here?
Yeah, we have some sweet vermouth and we have some super dry Prosecco as well. And those are, the basic ingredients of the Negroni. It's a very balanced cocktail. It's 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3 each component. It makes it really, really easy as well as it tends to be a pretty kind of grown-up cocktail, not very sweet at all, even though there is some sweet vermouth. Lots of botanicals from the gin, but some nice bitterness from the Campari as well.
Julie, what's your favorite cocktail?
Probably a dirty martini.
Classic. Very nice.
Jeremy, what about you?
I'm more into a mojito, a sweet mojito, or a Tito's Mule.
Yeah,
Tito's Mule.
Opposite ends of the spectrum there. I love it.
Yeah.
That's great. Great.
Well, step on up here, sir. Run us through what we got today.
Yeah, so gin, I like this. It's very basic, just 1/3 of that. I like to put 30 cl of that into our glass. And then the next thing we'll do is go with the Campari. Campari, there's only one Campari, so there is none to choose from. Beautiful red color to the cocktail. And then finally, this is something that you want to splurge on a little bit more of an artisanal bottle. You definitely want to go for a non-commercial sweet vermouth, because you'll taste a lot of this into your cocktail. And then what I like to do is just kind of, you can shake it or you can stir it. Ample ice in it, you guys. And then just make sure that you just get it going real nice. Get a little bit of the ice to melt, not too much right there. And speaking of ice, I really like to fancy it up with a pretty big ice cube. So just very, very simple on this one. It makes everything classic. Big ice cube is that trick.
Absolutely.
The one trick. And then if you just, would like to add a little bit of more citrusy note, I like to stick it in there really because I want to feel it rather than just look at it. And we're ready to rock and roll.
Which type of Negroni is this?
This is a very classic Negroni.
Okay.
1 part gin, 1 part Campari, 1 part sweet vermouth. And that's it.
So who wants this one?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies, no, you're
it.
diverting. I will try it.
All right. And then for the lady, we're doing the mistaken Negroni?
The mistaken Negroni, the Negroni where we substitute the gin with some Prosecco. So we're gonna close the gin and bring in the Prosecco right here. But really I like to just shake these guys first. And for this cocktail, I like the measuring cup, primarily because you want to just keep everything super balanced. 2 of these guys, so 60 cl, 60 cl. I like to first shake this, put it in the glasses, and then add the Prosecco.
So not mixing it in.
Not mixing it in, yeah. I don't usually do a cube with a Prosecco because the Prosecco is super, super chill.
Important note.
Yeah. And the rest of the ingredients have been iced over already. And for this one, I put much more Prosecco than.
Whoa!
It is a party now.
It's a party.
Yeah. I just to go almost like twice as much. So twice as much as the other spirits. So a 1-to-1, but really a 1-to-2. And this is more like a spritz, but like not as.
Like a wine spritzer. Nice.
So here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Salud.
guys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud,
Cheers.
l'chaim, whatever your flavor is.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jeremy?
That's tasty.
Julie, what are you getting on that?
I like it. I'm surprised at the finish. It's like almost a little bitter, but good
Yeah.
bitter.
Yeah, that's why I like it instead of an Aperol Spritz, which is super sweet, you know.
Yeah, I'm not into sweet.
Yeah.
As you know,
If you like
from
the
dirty
martini, yeah.
So then just tell us a little bit more about, if you could, the Walden experience and what our guests could expect here next year when we bring this event
Oh,
here.
well, we'll be very excited to have you in physical person here when you do come back. You know, we built this place from the ground up. It's a place that really kind of highlights every component of the event experience. In this particular case, I'll talk a bit about the bar itself, which is again, something that was built for this place as opposed to a sort of retrofit of an existing space with a bar in it. We built it with about 24 taps. We will have cocktails on draft as well. This is a perfect cocktail for being on draft. It actually, yeah, it ages a little bit. It gets more nuanced. The ones that you don't want to have on draft are the martinis. You want those super ice cold, made to order. And we have about 5 stations for cocktails to be made, beer on draft, some wine on draft as well, and cocktails on draft. You know, I like to joke that the bar scene in an event space gets really competitive, you know. You gotta get to the bar and then you gotta ask people, oh, what do you want? What am I getting for you? And we designed this place to have a very, very long bar, ample room for everybody, and just kind of make sure that we take care of the quality and the speed at the same time.
It's a great
We look
feel.
forward- yeah,
I
we look
love,
forward
we
to love
both
it.
were talking about how much we love the atmosphere and the lighting.
The lighting is important.
Very
yeah,
important.
Of course. Well, thanks for checking it out.
That wraps up our cocktail portion of this. Next, now that we have a drink in hand, we're gonna take Jeremy from Focal Point and Julie from Tech Lighting, and we're gonna walk back into the kitchen, and the chef's gonna whip us up a little something to go with our cocktails. We'll see you in just a second.